So it must be nice to have your own studio where you can just keep everything where it's meant to be. I imagine it's going to be very annoying to have to keep trying to find exactly the same spot every time and get everything perfect, but it's not meant to be perfect. I'm not a professional, so I'll get as near as I can each time. I'm going to go to the other option and we'll see how that goes. I've decided to use my daughter's suggestion for the background. She suggested that the bookcase would be more interesting than just a sofa, which I completely understand. I always wanted to have some sort of bookcase in there, albeit not quite as limited as it is there. But I've gone with my daughter's suggestion. One thing I liked about the original video with the sofa in the background was its shadow with the background. I liked how dark it was. I liked the shadow it gave on my face. I can't recreate that really because I'm staring directly out a window, but I've tried to limit the amount of light that comes in by closing the curtains, because it was just making the bookcase and the screen behind just too bright. So what I've done is I've closed the curtains as much as I can close them so that the camera can still see me, and I'll probably show you all of this as well. I'll do some footage to show exactly how the setup is. I've got two lights that I didn't think I'd be able to use, but I'm using them. This is as good as it's going to get. So I just need to try to remember this setup. I'm going to take a few pictures just to make sure I know where everything is. And this will be the setup for the formal videos, which I've been meaning to do for a long time. It's been one of the main things that I've wanted to do for the channel. So I'm just checking how it looks really up close. There is a certain degree of intimacy from having it so close, which might actually suit this style of video. I just need to relax my shoulders, I think. I need to just relax my shoulders a bit. I'm perching a bit. Body language is so powerful actually, you know. I think, it doesn't matter how I sit, but I think it does matter how you sit. So if I look tense, then it's possible that the audience will feel tense. So if I look as relaxed as possible, I think that's going to be helpful to the video, to be quite honest. So I'm sitting here thinking it doesn't matter how you sit, but actually I think it will matter how I sit. So right now I'm going to just take a picture of everything that I've done, all the setup, and so that I can try to recreate this when I actually come to do the formal videos. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Use my trusty phone. I think this is the level. I think that's the right place to sit, personally. It's taken me a long time to do all this, but to be quite honest, this is going to be the formal videos. I mean, in the future I foresee there being even more formal videos than the one I'm going to be doing. And the reason why I say they're going to be more formal is because they're going to be based on research, hopefully. They're not just going to be my ideas, my thoughts. They're going to actually be researched, robust analysis, discussion. Whereas these formal videos, I call them formal because they're going to be more scripted, they're more clear about my ideas, but the reason why they're not too formal is because they're just ideas, they're conjecture, they're thoughts, their views, their opinions. So although I'm going to be producing the videos in a more formal way, so thought about rather than the vlogumentary, which is just literally pick up the camera and talk about anything. These videos will have some structure, you know, I'm doing all this lighting, for instance. All of this lighting is very considered, so that's why, in theory, the videos are going to be more formal. They're going to be so important because essentially laying out some of my basic ideas that I'm going to build on. They're not the final product, they're not the final ideas, because if everybody's coming along this journey, this project, this process, then they should see things change, get better, get more improved, more robust in their meaning, their factual basis. I'm talking for the sake of talking now, I'm just trying to see what would happen, but so just doing a test right now. I'm very pleased to say that Darcy is behind me and she's getting her own way because this is the backdrop that she wanted. I'm just building from earlier. Stop doing photo bombs, please, Darcy. I'm just building from earlier where I was testing the background, the lighting. Darcy, don't, because you know what will happen is it'll focus on you, and I need to make sure that the focus is on reality is I'm going to have to do things like this in front of people, so I wonder if it will zoom on you. Right, that's enough, please. Thank you.
Your light is on.
Down, child. Down. Yeah.
No, stop, child.
Got my focus stick. Down. Yeah. Yeah.
You can post that.
No, probably not. I really like that look, Darcy. I think you were right the whole
See?
time.
Told you.
Yeah, it looks good. Quite
Told
happy
you
with
it's
it.
good.
Yeah, it looks good. I think maybe it needs a little bit of light on the bookcase. Next thing I'm going to do... I've got a sore throat. My throat is really painful. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and add a little bit of light to my face to see if this creates a nice shadow.
Why are you talking to it like you're doing a video? You're not.
Because I am, because I want it to be as authentic as I can, because I need to see if this is going to work or not. So let me just get this, put this on. I might just swap the lights around a little bit just to see how that goes. That's on max. Let's ramp it up. Let's ramp it right up to its highest to see if that makes any difference. I think it looks a bit weird. It looks a bit excessive. And if it looks any good from behind. Maybe if I bounce the light off somehow. It might be better with it if it's a bit more diffused. So I might have to bounce the light off. Something, but what about on this side? Is that any good? Does that create a nice shadow? And so now we have the orange warm light. And so I think I've tried all different combinations now, so let's just see how that goes. July the 13th, Saturday morning. I wanted to finally do a final check on the lighting. I'm happy now. I really like the original green background with my couch and the screen behind there, but my daughter convinced me to give this another go. And actually, I think I'm quite happy with it now because the lighting at the back is better. I still would like a bit more shadow on my face. Maybe I need to think about that. But, you know, it's progress. Maybe it might even be that next weekend I'm actually able to start doing the formal videos, which would be really, really cool. And what I think what I'd like to do ideally is bulk film all of those videos. I've still got one more script to do, but I might do that over the coming week and see how far I get with that. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing a vlogumentary entry, but I might just keep this in here actually, so because it is part of the process of showing what's going on behind the scenes, and it might be quite apt to do my first vlogumentary entry on the Panasonic G7 in this particular context, so we'll just see how it goes. Okay, that's me done. That's going to be my term as well. That's me done. I like that. I don't know why. I come out a bit northern, like I'm from Yorkshire. I have got Lancashire roots, but it's just a signature goodbye. So hello my fearless friends, and that's me done. That'll be the entry point and the closing point. If people hate it, then we'll rethink that, but that's what it is for now. Okay, that's me done.